Oh, we're live again. Hello, we're back. It's me. Sound like some sort of crazy psychotic person, but I sort of am, to be honest, so yeah, makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Right, gentlemen, I am going to stream, but Discord's not shared, it's just the sim audio and my microphone that's shared, so. Right, so we are on the ground at. Let me just shut this thing. There we go. We are on the ground. Ooh, hang on, I have the. How do we get shut at that annoying Discord overlay? Discord. And settings. Ooh, streamer mode. Let's turn streamer mode on. What's that do? Who knows? Let's see what streamer mode does. It might do something extra awesome. Not really sure what it does, but let's try it out. Okay, you're gonna see the fastest setup of the Neo you've probably ever seen, and the most unrealistic setup you've probably ever seen. But we're on the ground at Edinburgh. We don't have 2 hours to get going, so we're gonna go nice and quick. And yeah, so let's get cracking. So first thing we do is the batteries. We do the ground power. Yeah, Edinburgh. Yeah, we do the ADRs. 1, 2, 3. We do that. We're gonna turn all these off. Oops. Yeah, it might be over by the time you get there, though. An hour and a half or so. Yeah, if you seems fast at loading, I suppose. Where's the ADR thing? Oh my god, I saw them earlier. Yeah, they're on instant. There we go. Oh my Christ. Right, so we're going to go from... Right, let's carry on getting this thing set up. We've got the light on, we've got that on, we've got that on. Done that, we've done that. I did the seatbelt, now it's on. Good. Right, set the QNH. Let's get a flight plan. So let's do a free flight. So let's bring it over. Here, let's go to my name, let's go to free flights, let's go to that and that, let's go from EGNT, EGPH passengers, select an aircraft, we'll just choose the first one. We've got this, we'll just choose the fly-by-wire. We will just click generate. That will generate. We're gonna just move this to one side for a second. Once it does, nice. We will then go over to the tablet. We will bring in the plan. Done. We will load the fuel, but we need extra fuel because we're doing touch and goes and things. So we'll go about there. Nice, we're gonna board the passengers, even though we probably shouldn't have any, but we do. They want to go from Edinburgh to from Newcastle to Glasgow by plane for some weird reason. Okay, let's have a look at the departure information. Let's bring in sim brief and let's have a quick look. No, let's import sim brief. Newcastle. Let's do that. Okay, let's file. Let's file on IVAO. Can't even spell YouTube. Direct nav. Ad head. Hang on. Yeah, we can go that way maybe. We'll see. Right, that's that, and we play with my 223 call sign today. Let's get this in. Let's do that. Let's do. Wish it remembered. You know, A20N. There's not a VAX one, so we'll just do the EasyJet. That's what I normally fly. I can't even spell easy. Okay, that's that done. Let's pull up the meta for that. Have a quick look. 280 at 11. Ceilings, no good. Ceilings, no ceiling. Few at 4,000. That's good. Let's have a quick look at Edinburgh. Again, looks nice. Obviously, this is all on the. Where are we? On there as well. We can get rid of that. We can bring it over here. Look, it tells us all here. All the different weathers, which is quite a nice feature to be fair. I do quite like it. It is well thought out. So we're taking off. Ooh, we got thunderstorms. Look. Thunderstorms. What's in the TAF? Is there anything about thunderstorms? Probably. I'm looking for anything TS related. No rain. Light showers with rain. Between now and 8. Visibility's going to drop. Wind, no. And then over at Newcastle. No, I don't see anything about thunderstorms. So, yeah, never mind. Right, put that back over there. Put that back over there. Let's give Scottish a shout.
And Logan, we'll have my climb flight level 240.
I'm climbing 240 Logan 1, but Mike.
I'm just trying to make sure that I've got the ATC audio coming through. I think I have, but I never get this stuff right. You know me. I think I have it where I think I do. Could just have the desktop audio, but I don't really want to have Discord in it as well, so. Actually, I'll listen to the stream and I'll check it. Hang on. Right, I did hear the ATC, but it's very, very quiet, isn't it? I don't really know how to boost that up. Properties, there was no settings to adjust that. Maybe it's, I've got to change it in here, maybe, but I don't want it to deafen me the entire night, which is, yeah. Anyway, I'll have to do what we can do with that. We'll just have to do what we can do. Right, let's get organised. Right, I've got my pen and my paper, so I can write things down, because my memory is atrocious. Scottish Control, good evening, Aero 223. We're on the Grant Newcastle requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh. IFR to do Edinburgh, runway 25, straight ahead for 5,000 feet. After 1,000 feet, turn right direct to Agped. Squawk 4242, Aero 223. QNH 1015, QNH break, and brace east, we're ready, push and start, Aero 223. Glad I saw those pedals move then. Did you see that? That freaked me out a little bit. Right, so which is 1015, that's set. We're going to 5,000 feet, that is set. We are going to program this now, so we're going to go EGNT / EGPH in. Okay, nice. We're going to go 10 cruise level. Don't need to be that high really, probably, I don't know, 1, 2. What did it put as cruise at? 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do 1, 2. We'll do 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Just grab the wind information really quick. Let's get the weights since we're boarded. I think we may be heavier than that. Let's have a look. Yeah, we put all the extra fuel in, didn't we? So let's just do 19.3 then. Nope. Okay, so that's done, that's done, that's done. We need to just give it a quick route. So we're going to go EGNT, we're going to go there, we're going to go 25, we're going to go no departure. We're going to go EGPH, we're going to go 24. We're going to go Agped 1 Echo. And go viz. Enter. We're going to get rid of that. So we should be going straight to Agped, which we are. Nice, and then Agped 1 Echo in to Edinburgh, and then we're done and dusted. Okay, takeoff performance, we can get that from the website here, look. It gives you the information, and we have these, so we've got 66, got flaps 1, flex 67, then 132, 134, 135. You know, I do that so many, just getting too bloody warm, and that's me rushing and not paying attention. Do that so much. Just wait for it to power back up, or just carry on pushing, to be fair. Now we're already messed up, it doesn't really matter. And let's just go right. The power should come back on in a minute. Rookie mistake from a rookie pilot. Beacons can come on and we'll get the APU bleed going, and we'll start number 2. Okay, we'll put the anti-skid down, we're going to lock the door, we're going to put the transponder into auto. I'm going to tune the tower 118.705 when we get to 70705. When we get, I think it's 705. Check on the WebEye. 705, yes, so that's all good. We've got 2 aircraft on the ground. One of them may have been a VFR, but there is a VFR going in, so it's all good. Right, and then right, engine number 1's available. Let's get engine number 2 available. Okay, let's get this pushback going a little bit quicker because we ain't got 3 days. A little bit faster. Turn it a little bit. Turn it a little bit more. Just super turn. Slow it down a little bit. Super turn. And let's stop there. Vacuum brake on, release the tongue, and we just turn it off. Could use GSX, but never mind. Okay, we're just waiting for the power to come on, so we're going to go strobe lights to auto. We're going to go taxi lights on. Should have said that a bit earlier, but never mind, it's set now. Here we've got power. Okay, speed brake, we're going to drop flaps to 1. We're going to set the auto brake to max. Coach control, Aero 223, Newcastle requesting taxi. Holding point, taxi 100 Delta 1255 Delta, Aero 223. Right, let's get a little bit of power and let's just nudge this wonderful aircraft forward. That would do. After start checklist, no clue. I don't have my phone. I tend to not bother. When I'm flying for trading like this, I tend to just do everything. I know I messed up with the APU, but I tend to do everything just quick. I don't want to be sat there on the ground for half an hour loading up people with GSX and stuff, you know what I mean? Just get the aircraft there. I normally just do the circuits, to be fair, but I thought I'd just fly in. Make it slightly more interesting, even just going around in a big circle. We're going to taxi out to 25. We're going to get some takeoff clearance. We're going to go on the AGPH1 Echo. And then we're going to do the what's called an IFR circuit. So it's just touch and goes, and then you get vectored. Look at that tower, that's pretty cool. You get vectored back around through another touch and go. We'll just do that for maybe an hour. It'll just help the student with the traffic levels that they require for pre-exams, exams, and things like that. I am flying with the Aero Callsign, which is virtual Air Connect, part of the virtual community, virtual aviation community. Once we taxi below 30 knots, I'm happy with that. I like to go for about 20-25. Let's just check the chart. Make sure we know where Delta 1 is. So yeah, Delta 1's right at the very end. I did suspect it was. Almost went on the grass then, we're not paying attention. Okay, so we're approaching Delta 1, and I guess I don't take these sort of flights all that serious, because I'm just doing it for the sake of the student. I'm not doing it for pleasure or anything. It's just to help with the pre-exams, exams, and things. I did try doing a stream earlier. I don't know if anybody got the notification, but the aircraft wouldn't power, which I did find strange. Yeah, the 125 Aero 223. Okay, transponder on. We can put all the lights on. I thought they were on. That's strange. I swore they were on. So on passing 1,000 feet, the instructions are that we're going to be turning right direct towards Agped. We're going to join the arrival, and then yeah, see. Like I say, it's just going to be flying touch and goes really, which is a little bit boring, but it helps with the pre-exam and things like that. So it helps with the traffic, the required traffic levels. So I'm going to line up, and we're just going to wait until we get the clearance to depart then. We'll do a quick wind check. So wind is 280 at 11, varying. So that's going to be coming from that tower. It's coming this way at us from there, straight at me from there. So just be aware of that when we're taking off. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. For the Airbus 320 Neo. We have the landing lights set. No, we've got one landing light set. We can turn the APU off actually now. We can put that on. Everything else looks good. We've got the QNH set. What's the QNH at Edinburgh? 1014. I'll write that down. Runway 25 clear takeoff, Aero 223. Okay, here we go. Let's get a little bit of power. Parking brake is off. We're going to hold it on the toe brakes. A little bit of power. Oh, that's a bit much, 50. And then we're going to go toga. We're going to go flex, sorry. A little bit of rudder for that wind, not much, just a tad. A little bit of rudder. A little bit of right aileron, and we're nearly there. Nearly there. Rotate. Nice. And let's go up for 18 degrees. Okay, positive rate of climb gear coming up. I might need to turn some lights on things. Let's level a little bit. 1,000 feet. Let's increase speed a little bit. Let's pick up some speed, and we're going to turn direct to AGPED. Passing 1,500 for 5, Aero 223. AGPED with Echo runway 24, climb level 120, Aero 223. So that's 120. Okay, flaps up. Let's engage the autopilot. Let's make sure we're going to AGPED. We are now. Okay, we can turn off the landing lights. Taxi lights, sorry, not the landing lights. A little bit too loud, actually, is this for me. But we'll have to deal with it, I suppose. Position level. Okay, up above 10k, so we'll bring the landing lights out. Hopefully we can get some footage, because that's what I keep doing these flights for, is to try and get footage to make clips, but I always forget to record them, which is very annoying. So the plan is we're going to do potentially 3, depends how fast the convector is back around. We're going to do 3, potentially 4 touch and goes. And then we're going to land. And then we might do a little flight somewhere else. Edinburgh, Manchester, something. Just somewhere little. I need to record myself doing an ILS approach, NDB approach, VR approach, and an RMP approach for the lessons on the virtual aviation community website. If I just deleted, I think I've deleted the simulator sounds, haven't I? Let me FS. Let me just try and get them. Hang on. Okay, let me change this one to flight sim. Right, that should be the plane, or the plane engine should be back.
16 Tango, turn left heading 280 degrees, cleared ILS runway 24.
And then that one should be doing the ATC, hopefully.
Left heading 280 degrees, cleared ILS runway 24, Badger 16 Tango.
Control, good evening again, Badger 112 flying list instructions.
Badger 112, roger. Reporting intentions.
Badger 112, intentions for ILS approach low pass.
Badger 112, roger. After low approach, go around to runway 24, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
After low approach, go around runway 24, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet, Badger 112.
Right, just give me a second.
Stand by, Badger 16 Tango, contact Edinburgh Tower 118-705, bye-bye.
Okay. Those plane engines were way too loud and way too annoying for me.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, Scottish Hello, Squawk 7235, turn slow 1 Echo, arrive for landing 24.
Turn to 1 Echo, landing 24, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet.
Quality 2279, nothing further for you, Monty Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Monty Unicom, thank you.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, climb flight level 25.
I'm level 250, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet.
Badger 112, turn right, heading 09 at 0 degrees.
Turn right heading 060 degrees, Badger 112.
Negative, heading 09 at 0 degrees.
09 at 0 degrees, Badger 112.
Okay, we're not far from top of the set. We're not very high, so it's not like we've got to drop. Only got about 4,000.
Aero 23, maintain level 120 Duke, controlled airspace.
Roger, pursuit to control airspace, Aero 223.
Badger 112, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Badger 112, can you repeat, sorry?
Just mute Ryan and descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Roger, 3,000 feet and muting the squeaky box.
Aero 223, descend to flight level 80.
Tail level 80, Aero 223.
And Aero 223, vectors ILS 24, leave Tartan, heading 015.
Leave Tartan heading 015, vectors ALS runway 24, Aero 223.
Badger 112, turn right, heading 205, cleared ILS runway 24.
Right heading 205, cleared ILS, runway 24, Badger 112.
Scottish Control, hello again, Badger 16 Tango with you, climbing altitude 4,000 feet, right turn sail 30 degrees.
Badger 16 Tango, Scottish Control, hello, roger, report intentions for this approach.
Tension is full stop, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 16 Tango, roger.
Just
Aero
waiting now.
223, 39, track miles, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
39 track branch, send out to 4,000 feet, QH 1014, Aero 223.
Warren 22 Delta Juliet, when ready, descend flight level 80 to be level tart.
Just about to call you, level 80, level tart. 22 Delta Juliet.
Badger 112, contact tower 18.705, bye-bye.
Tower 118.705, Badger 112.
Scottish Control Badger 2-3 Tango, 8 miles from Middlesbrough race course VRT, intention to enter the Edinburgh control zone and join the circuit.
Badger 2-3 Tango, roger, clear to enter Edinburgh control zone via Middlesbrough race course, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, QNH Edinburgh 1014.
Edinburgh control zone via the Muzzle Bridge race course VRP, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, Edinburgh QNH 1014, Badger 2-3 Tango.
Badger 2-3 Tango, correct. Report Musselburgh, and just say again your intentions after entering.
Join the VFR, Badger 2-3 Tango.
Roger.
We've got about 15 knot side wind, going to push us slightly right, which is fine. One 4.
Badger 16 Tango, turn right, heading 085.
Right heading 085, Badger 16 Tango.
Wrong button. A little nav map. I'm trying to click on Navigraph.
Badger 16 Tango, speed 180 knots, turn right, heading 200 degrees, cleared, ILS runway 24. Descend to altitude 3, tap speed, then forward glide.
Speed 180, turn right heading 200 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 24, Badger 16 Tango.
Aero 223, speed 180.
Speed 180 knots, Aero 223.
Scotch Control, good evening, Badger 112, again, and intentions are for an ILS, touch and go.
Roger, stand by. Aero 223, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. Badger 116, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Tower 118.705, Badger 16 Tango.
Aero 223, turn left 270 degrees, cleared ILS runway 24. Badger 112, vets ILS 24 after touch and go. Right 030 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
After touch and go, runway 24, right 030 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet, Badger 112.
Correct.
Badger 23 Tango, overhead muzzle brow race course.
Badger 223 Tango, thanks. Report field inside.
Will go, Badger 23 Tango.
Badger 112, turn left heading 060 degrees.
That's heading 060 degrees, Badger 112.
Badger 223 Tango, entering controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar control, Badger 23 Tango.
Runner 22 Delta Juliet, leave Tartan, heading 015, vectors ILS 24.
Roger, leave Tarrant 015, vectors ILS 24. Runway 22 Delta Juliet.
Aero 223, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
1,900 feet climbing.
Badger 16 Tango Systems 250 degrees 10 knots, runway 24, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, Badger 16 Tango.
Aero 223 Edinburgh Tower, hello, the Systems 250 degrees 10 knots, runway 24, continue approach.
Badger 16 Tango going around.
Badger 16 Tango, roger. Badger 16 Tango, standard mist.
Standard mist, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 16 Tango, contact Edinburgh radar, contact Scottish Control 124.5, bye-bye.
Scottish Control 124.5, Badger 16 Tango.
Okay, here we go with establishing now.
Aero 223 Systems 250 degrees 10 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Aero 223. Let's have a quick look at the missed approach, because we're going to be doing one. So missed approach instructions, climb straight ahead 3,000 feet. So we're still set to 3,000. We're going to climb straight ahead to 3,000 feet and straight ahead, then direct as directed once we contact Scottish again. And then, yeah, that'll be us. Nice weather from it, to be fair.
Badger Tower, good evening, Badger 2-3 Tango and 5 miles north of the field. Correction, south.
Standby. Badger 2-3 Tango Edinburgh Tower, hello. Join in report, join in report runway 24.
Is that joint base for Badger 2-3 Tango?
Badger 2-3 Tango negative, join in report, downwind, left downwind runway 24.
Roger, we don't left downwind runway 24, Badger 2-3 Tango. Just be clear one next time.
500. 400.
Tower, Shamrock 3259, or we're ready for taxi?
Shamrock 3259, taxi holding point Delta 1 runway 24 via Foxtrot and Alpha, QNH 1014.
300. 100 above.
Taxi Delta 1 for runway 24 via Foxtrot and Alpha and the QNH 1014.
200. Minimum.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Aero 223, Roger.
Badger 2-3 Tango downwind 24.
Badger 2-3 Tango, are you able to start downwind with the ATZ and the ATZ, please?
Local Badger 2-3 Tango.
Aero 223, turn right 030 degrees and climb 4,000 feet. Aero 223, contact Scottish Control 124.5. Badger 23 Tango, traffic information is A20N.
18705 Badger 112 bye.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, 38 track miles, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Copied, send 301014, Ryanair 3 Delta Juliet.
Negative 4,000 feet.
That was one of the two. 401014, Ryanair 3 Delta Juliet. 2 Delta Juliet, cheers.
2,500. 2,500.
Aero 223, roger. Badger 16 Tango, turn right heading 205, cleared ILS runway 24.
Right heading 205, cleared ILS 24, Badger 16 Tango.
Aero 223, turn right heading 070 degree. Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, maintain speed 250 knots, great.
250 radar Ryanair 2 Delta Juliet.
Aero 223, speed 200 knots or less.
Let's close control Aero 223.
Aero 223.
Request clearance into the IFS circuit, Aero 223.
Aero 223, roger, clear IFR circuit, sir. After touch and go, runway 24, turn right, heading 030 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
Clear the IFS circuit, runway 24, climb 3,000, turn 4, I can't even speak, turn right, heading 030 degrees and climb altitude 4,000 feet, Aero 223.
Aero 223, roger. Correction, correct. Flight 16, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Go back to Edinburgh, ground, tower on 118.705, Badger 16.
Just fumbling my way through, right?
Descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Fumble.
Fahrenheit 22 Delta Juliet, speed 180 knots to 60, me.
186, right, 22 Delta Juliet.
Control, good
Fahrenheit 22 Delta Juliet, turn left heading 280 degrees, descent 2,000 feet, clear ILS runway 24.
for an ILS approach, low pass.
First half blocked.
Left 275, cleared ILS 24, descent to altitude 2,000 feet.
Roger, left 275, cleared ILS 24, descent 2,000 minus 2 Delta Juliet.
We've got an A321 neo, we've got an A320 neo, we've got another, we've got 737, we've got a A321 resistor 152.
ILS 24, report intentions this approach.
Intentions, ILS approach, and touch and go, Badger 112.
Badger 12, roger. Break. Aero 1, correction 223, turn right, heading 105.
Heading 105, Aero 223.
Badger 112, after touch and go, runway 24, turn left, heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
After touch and go, runway 24, turn left, heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet, Badger 112.
Fahrenheit 22 Juliet, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
18705, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, look.
Badger 112, correct. Aero 223, speed 160 knots to 40, me.
11624, Aero 223.
Aero 223, turn right, heading 210 degrees, descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 2.
That's right, 210 degrees, down 3,000 feet, ILS runway 24, Aero 223. That's 230, and then down to, always double clicks for some reason, let's do that ourselves. Let's get some flaps down. Yeah, so it's just flying around in big circles, really. It's a little bit boring, to be honest, but you've got to help out, haven't you?
Badger 112, turn right, heading 09 at 0 degrees.
Good right heading. 09 and 0 degrees, Badger 112.
And you got to do your bit to try and help out and support people. Nice, just left before the platform height, which is nice, which is 9 miles.
Scottish Control, hello, Badger 16 Tango, Whiskey, climbing to altitude 4,000 feet, turning left 090 degrees.
Worked out quite. No. What are the winds over at Aldergrove, I wonder?
Badger 16 Tango, roger that, Silas, runway 24.
Did I type that wrong?
Texas for ILS 24, Badger 16 Tango.
Yes, I did. Ooh, 07, that means,
Badger 16
yeah.
Tango, climb to altitude 5.
That might be a good RMP approach example, to be honest. That might be a good RMP approach example. Been waiting for the winds.
Badger 112, descent to altitude 3000.
Descent to altitude 3000, Badger 112.
Badger 1, correction, Aero 223, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Edinburgh Tower 118.705, Aero 223. Edinburgh Tower, hello again, Aero 223.
Aero 223, Edinburgh Tower, hello. Wind, sorry, traffic information system 152, south of the field for substance 250 degrees 10,
Hello.
24, continue approach.
22, continue approach, Aero 223, watch the traffic.
Rhino 22 Delta Juliet, contact Scottish Control 124.5, bye-bye.
1245, Rhino 22 Delta Juliet. Sorry, can I just quickly get the reason for the go around?
Reason for the go around was sorry, someone on the runway, so it would have been too late.
Okay, no worries, thanks. 1245, Rhino 22 Delta Juliet.
2000.
Badger 23 Tango, report final runway 24 number 2, following an A320, that's disregard.
Tower 759er, passing 2,300.
Somewhere 3259, so contact Scottish Control 124.5.
124.5, thanks for the service, sir, bye-bye.
Aero 223, substance 250 degrees 10 knots from 24 clear to land.
Way too far, clear land. It's going to be a touch and go, sorry, Aero 223.
Aero 223, roger, substance 250 degrees 10 knots from 24 clear touch and go.
Way too far, clear, touch and go, Aero 223. So you hear me do a yawn then. I'm a bit tired today. I don't think I'm that well because I've just been so tired lately. Like even though I slept, well I think I slept pretty well last night. But today I've been yawning all day, and yeah, it's just sucks.
Missed instructions.
Badger 112 in the tower. Hello again. Traffic information is 152 south of the field. Assessment 250 degrees 10 knots runway 24. Continue please.
Traffic on TCAS, runway 24, continue approach, Badger 112.
Badger C3 Tango traffic information is an A321 10 mile final runway 24 reporting time.
200.
Looking for the traffic, Badger 23 Tango.
Minimum.
What landing gear not? I don't know, because I'm missing. Come on. Silly plane. What is it doing?
Aero 223 contact Scottish Control 124.5. Bye bye.
Scottish Control 124.5, Aero 22. Scottish Control 124.5, Aero 223. Right, so we're supposed to go to 03. And we got to climb a far fat. No, it always double jumps for me.
Clear touch and go, Badger 112.
Why are you going down?
Mayday, Badger 23 Tango.
We're gonna be in a hold now for 2 hours.
Acknowledge, break, Badger 112, I'd go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
Badger 112 going around.
Badger 23 Tango, report final runway 24 number 1.
Report final 24 number 1, Badger 23 Tango.
2,500.
Why is it insisting going downwards? I think it still thinks we're trying to intercept the ILS, you know. I've still got approach mode on. Come on, approach mode. Go off. We're hand flying it then. Okay. Just gonna hand fly it. Since that approach mode don't want to go off.
Air Logan, Rhino 22 Delta Juliet for 9 miles runway 24.
Rhino 22 Delta Juliet, so go around, I say again, go around.
So control, hello, climbing 3,500, 500 to 4,000, Aero 223. Some comm issues, sorry with the late contact.
Aero 223. Roger, there's currently emergency in progress. Climb to altitude 6,000 feet, maintain heading 030 degrees.
Climb 6,000 feet, maintain heading 030 degrees, Aero 223. Maybe if we turn the auto throttles off. No. Nope. Still wants me to go on the approach.
Badger 16 Tango, turn right, heading 240 degrees.
Right, heading 240 degrees, Badger 16 Tango.
It will just stay at about 220.
Aero 223. Resume navigation direct. Echo Delta November, Edinburgh. Hold at Edinburgh. Left-hand turns, 1 minute legs.
Navigation direct to Echo Delta November and end of the hold over Echo Delta November. 1 minute legs, Aero 223.
Scottish Control, good evening again, Badger 112.
Badger 112, Scottish, hello, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Okay, so the issue we're going to have now, we're going to have to hold by hand.
Thank you, resume navigation direct to Edinburgh, Delta Delta.
So
Echo,
let's
Delta,
check the
November.
chart, get down, let's check the
Hold
chart.
Edinburgh, left-hand turns, 1
So
minute legs.
it's left hand turns 240 entry.
Resume on navigation.
So
Echo
we're
Delta
gonna
November,
we'll
hold
do a
Echo Delta
direct
November.
entry.
Left hand turns 1 minute legs.
We'll do a direct entry then.
Badger
And
112, resume
yeah,
navigation
it should
direct to
be
Edinburgh,
should
Echo
be
Delta
fine.
November, hold Edinburgh.
Left hand
Altitude
turns
5,000
1
feet,
minute
left turns, 1
legs.
minute.
Zoom on navigation, direct Edinburgh, hold Edinburgh, left hand turns, 1 minute legs. Badger 112.
No.
Scottish Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, runway heading to 6,000.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, Scottish, hello, turn right heading 360 degrees, climb flight level 70.
Roger, right 360, climb level 70, runway 22 Delta Juliet.
I'm Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, right turn, resume navigation direct Edinburgh, Echo Delta November, hold Edinburgh, left turns, 1 minute legs.
Roger, right turn to Edinburgh, hold Edinburgh, left turns, 1 minute legs, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet.
You're not missing much. No, what's happening. It's just a bit boring. To be fair, it's just flying in circles, isn't it? Simulation. Uvation.
Mosquito 20 Delta Scottish, are you back?
Scottish, jet fly, Mosquito 20 Delta.
Easy jet.
Mosquito
I should have done the
20
VAX
Delta,
one, but
straight in, runway 26,
yeah,
Isle of
I
Man,
just
when ready,
I didn't. To
descend
be
flight
fair.
level 100. Be a deconfliction service outside of controlled airspace.
Right, let's do a nice proper turn here.
Ready, will descend level 100, Mosquito 20 Delta. I'm sorry, didn't understand the other information.
The autopilot stuck in it. Oh no, approach mode's just turned itself off.
Approach ILS runway 26.
I did a touch and go, but I didn't see any point in doing the touch bit, so I just did the go bit. But when I did the go bit, the approach mode wouldn't disconnect, so it was just stuck on. So every time I turned the autopilot on, it decided just to nosedive the plane. But to be fair, it's just like flying a big Cessna 152, you know. I've not been on the frequency much, but he's doing alright, you know. Couple of times, yeah. Not many, because obviously I'm just on there when I'm landing, you know. Yeah, alright. Just got to watch my altitude now, so I took my eyes off the screen then.
16 Tango, fly heading 050 degrees.
Heading 050 degrees, Badger 16 Tango.
The autopilot might want to cooperate now.
Badger 16 Tango, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 112, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
And the autopilot's working again, which is good.
Badger 112, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet, Badger 112.
Okay, that's some minutes back to 2-4. I'm just chatting to the chat. Well, I'm just chatting to myself.
Tango, turn right heading 150 degrees.
Right 150 degrees, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 112, fly heading 09.
Heading 090, Badger 112.
Aero 223, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Altitude 5,000 feet, Aero 223.
Badger 16 Tango, ensure maintaining minus 500 feet per minute or greater. Descent clearances to 3,000 feet, altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to altitude 3,000 feet, 500 or greater, Badger 16 Tango.
Yeah, my turn was a little bit shallower than the autopilot's turn. That went to 2 a bit, but as I just did 2, so we'll just do a little bit of a weird dog leg bit here, then we'll turn in a second.
Right heading 200 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 24.
Right 200 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 24, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 112, fly heading 060 degrees.
060 degrees, Badger 112.
RNAir 22 Delta Juliet, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
6,000 QNH 1014, runway 22 Delta Juliet.
Badger 112, report intentions for this approach.
Badger 112, intentions. ILS approach, touch and go.
Badger 112, roger, turn left heading 340 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Left heading 340 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet, Badger 112.
Badger 16 Tango, maintain speed 180 knots to 6 to me.
180 to 6, Badger 16 Tango.
Badger 16 Tango, contact Edinburgh 118,705, bye.
Much easier when the autopilot's doing the work.
Badger 112, after touch and go, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Now we'll do a lesson on oats. We'll fly them by hand, and then we'll show you how to program them in multiple different aircraft. Probably just the Airbuses and the Boeings.
RNAir 22 Delta Juliet.
Probably just show you in them.
Disregard.
Mosquito 20 Delta approaching level 100.
Mosquito 20 Delta, thanks. Descend flight level 70.
70, Mosquito 20 Delta.
Badger 112, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 24.
Left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 24, Badger 112.
Badger 112, speed 160 knots to 40, me.
160 till 4, Badger 112.
What's the autopilot doing? Oh, my Jesus Christ. Why can't he just fly or hold? I hate autopilots.
Aero 223, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Sanctuary 4,000 feet, Aero 223. Right, let's descend, let's do another turn then.
Mosquito 20 Delta, follow left.
Aero 223, fly heading 360 degrees, flight to ILS 24.
We're heading 360 degrees aspect, I head back to ILS from runway 24, Aero 223.
And Aero 223, report intentions for this approach.
Touch and goes, Aero 223.
Aero 223, roger, vectors ILS 24 after touch and go, runway 24, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Sorry, say the heading again, Aero 223.
Aero 223, after touch and go 24, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Up to touch and go, left heading 090 degrees and up to 3,000 feet, Aero 223. Right, let's get the autopilot on. If it's going to cooperate now. Oh, down, down, down. Come on, down, down. Do as you're told. Stop buzzing.
Heading 080 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Right. Is the
Left turn 08
let's
0 degrees, 2,000 feet, 1011. Mosquito 20 Delta.
yeah, it's sort of cooperating now.
Scottish, P259, we're ready for descent.
I got it to fly. I got it to program the hole because the approach mode just turned itself off. So I thought, nice. But now it's been stupid again, to be honest.
Shamrock 3259, descent flight level 160.
Down to 160 for Shamrock 3259.
Foreigner 220 Delta Juliet, descent to altitude 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet, runner 22 Delta Juliet.
Aero 223, turn right heading 205, right turn.
Right heading 205, Aero 223.
Mosquito 20 Delta, flight heading 120 degrees, descent to altitude 2,000 feet. Mosquito 20 Delta, heading 120 degrees, descent to altitude 2,000 feet.
Sorry, 120 degrees and 2,000 Mosquito 20 Delta.
Aero 223, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 24.
Altitude 3,000 feet, clear ILS, runway 24, Aero 223.
Runner 22 Delta Juliet, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet, runner 22 Delta Juliet.
That wind still pushing us about a little bit. Quite a lot, to be fair. Like we're on 205 and we're flying
20 degrees.
201, pushing us 4 degrees. So
Correct, right turn
not
020
too bad.
degrees.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking 20
Mosquito 20 Delta, turn left, heading 295, cleared ILS, runway 26.
We're just gonna slow to 160. Let's get some flaps out.
Shamrock 3259, Dublin offline, Manatee Unicom 122.8. Thanks, flying, bye.
1328 for Shamrock 3259. Thanks for the service, sir. Have a good evening.
Just about another mile from the platform heights, which is nice. Ooh, tired though. We'll do one more, and I think that's going to be that then, to be honest. Don't think there's going to be another flight after this. And there's a VFR orbiting. The end of the downwind.
2,500.
That was a message.
Right, 2 Delta Juliet, turn right, heading 085, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Roger, right, 085, 3000, runway 22 Delta Juliet.
Aero 223, contact number tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Zero tower 118.705. Thanks for the service. Bye bye. Aero 223. Anyway, tower, good evening again, Aero 223. Full stop this time.
Aero 223 on the tower, hello. Traffic information says at 152 north. The field surface 260 degrees 7 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
Watch out the traffic, runway 24, clear to land, Aero 223. Right, we have the recording software going, so that's a good start. I can replay it and get some footage of me doing a terrible landing, but it's going to be fun. Just height is going to be 300 feet. We've got lovely visibility. Look at this. Where's that VFR? You see him still? This thing's got visors. No, it's a bit. I forgot it to have a visor. Somewhere over there. Is he anti-cast? Yeah, so there, somewhere here. Still don't see him. They're so hard to see out there. Looking for lights? Nah, I don't have any visual. That's a shame. Let's get a little bit of light on. We got some lights on. Oop. The autopilot can just stop off and we will just fly it by hand then. Feet on rudder pedals and on the joystick. Let's pull the throttle quadrant, the head to throttle quadrant set back a bit.
500.
We are too high. We need to go. No, we're too low. Sorry, we need to go up a bit. That's really. Once you take your eyes off the screen for a second to do something, you mess everything up, don't you? Okay, now we're good. Let's get a little bit of descent going. Reset of the camera.
300.
Bit of a shallower descent would be nice.
23 Tango. Correction, 23 Uniform.
Airline 23 Uniform, taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf, Mike and Alpha. EGPH 10.
Minimum.
100.
Golf, Mike and Alpha, holding point 24. And actually, holding point Charlie will be enough for us for takeoff today.
Beeline 23 uniform, thanks. Taxi 1 point Charlie 1, runway 24 via Golf and Lima.
By Golf Lima to holding 1 Charlie 24 behind 23 uniform.
Roger 23 Tango, traffic information, Ryanair.
That wasn't too shabby for me, to be fair. At 60 knots, get rid of the reversers. Bring the speed brake back up, we can bring the flaps up. We're going to turn off. I'm going to turn off onto Bravo. And the cool thing about Edinburgh is normally you'd stop and you'd be like, runway vacated. You can actually just continue taxiing at Edinburgh. So if you turn off at Alpha, you can taxi as far as Alpha 8, which is just to my right there. But if you turn off at Bravo, like we can just taxi up to Alpha 12. Then we'd obviously stop at Alpha 12 if we've not been given any further instructions, you know. Let's get these off. Let's turn the transponder off. Oh, on the grass, no. Nearly, so close. As soon as you look down for a split second. Vacated down, we're on Alpha. Aero 223. Request if available, stand 4.
Aero 223. Taxi stand, welcome Vendor. Taxi stand 4 via Alpha and Echo.
Alpha and Echo stand 4, thank you. Aero 223.
Ready for departure, runway 24 behind 23 uniform.
Beeline 23 uniform, standby.
Standby 23 uniform.
Roger 23 Tango, runway, clock fire runway 24, you number 2, following the Boeing 737-8, Ryanair 737-800 on a 3-mile.
So you taking off from Charlie?
Recommended distance is 5 miles.
That'll be fun to watch. Suppose it is possible.
737, report point number 2, Roger 23 Tango.
Right, so we're going to go down here to stand 4. Which will be on our left. To check as well for another update for GSX, fix these texture issues. So they only started since I did an update today. I did a big update. I updated everything today. I updated GSX, fly-by-wire. I updated loads of stuff today. It's only since then. Hang on, have we gone past it? We've gone past it. Edinburgh Tower, apologies, we've gone past fucking. We have stand 2 instead. Aero 223.
Aero 223 approved. Taxi stand 2 via Echo. Go ahead.
2 Echo, thank you. Aero 223. As we're chatting to myself. As we're chatting to myself. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's so loud.
Station 4 in second.
That's Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, so Roger. Standby. So Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, turn left heading 090 degrees, climb 5,000 feet.
Left 090, 5,000, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet. Sorry.
Right, we're going to disconnect because we have landed.